Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I wanted to go ahead and just give my review over the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I feel so much better. I've been under the weather for the last few days. I actually called out, the last 2 days. And I called out today. Then I called out yesterday. And I called out today. And I'm probably going to call out tomorrow if I'm not 100%. Like I said, I feel a whole lot better, but, right now at my job, especially, girl, if you even have a sniffle, they don't even want you in the building. So I got in contact with my manager, my assistant manager, and I told him, I can come to work, but I don't feel 100%. And he was like, no, if you don't feel 100%, girl, stay at home. I know I just got like a little summer cold, but girl, probably about 10 to 15 people done caught the 19 at my job. Girl, yeah. Girl, every time I look up, girl, my phone going off with an email from my job talking about this person was in the building on this date. So if you were in the building, or girl, get in contact with your manager. If you are around this person, girl, yes, girl, it's good. Girl, I think this is how it was, and this is a sign for me that, girl, I guess it's starting to get bad again, because this is how it was when it first, like when the world kind of started opening up again, and we started going back to work and stuff started opening. This is how it was, girl. Every day we was they was sending out emails every day about somebody, catching a 19. And it's kind of like a repeat of what was going on, like I said, when the world started opening up again. But anyways, girl, here we are. Like I said, I feel a whole lot better. I got a little sniffle, here and there, but for the most part, hopefully, at least by Sunday, I'm hoping whatever's going on is just out of my system, and girl, we can, be back at 100%. So let's go ahead and talk about these white heifers up in California. Yes. So the white girls is not playing no game. The white girls, the black girls, and the Asian girl ain't playing no game, baby. But especially the white and the black one. We want to go ahead and give out the gold medal and the silver medal. Hello? To Miss Garcelle and Miss Sutton. You can give whatever medal to whoever. But girl, we're going to give the gold and the silver to Miss Garcelle and Sutton. And I'll go ahead and give the bronze to Crystal, because that's my top 3. Hello? Anyway, so listen. Let's just talk, because there's so much stuff I want to talk about, and I don't know what order I want to talk about it in. So we're just going to talk about the episode, okay? So Sutton. Sutton does not want her name anywhere near this mess. I completely understand that. But for some reason, Lisa and her lips seem to not understand it. She said something in the confessional about princesses worry about their reputation. Queens don't. Boo! Get off the stage. Girl, what are you talking about? Girl, what are you talking about? I refuse to believe that in the land of rich white woman, 90210, when all these heifers, white men and white women, all they care about is status and reputation, even the black ones and Asians too, right? I just refuse to believe that anybody who is in that circle of rich, of wealthy, of well-to-do people, they don't care about status, reputation, right? I refuse to believe it. So for Lisa to act like, and even Erica later on in the episode to act like Sutton caring about her reputation is just like baffling, just mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing to me that y'all don't understand it. It's the reason why when Dorit, and I'm going to get into your ass in a little bit, yeah. It's the reason why, Dorit, when you made that comment about being friends with Kathy for 5 years, not Kathy, when you made that comment about being friends with Erica for 5 years, Kathy snapped out of that character that she's playing and let it be known, I don't know her. No. I don't, baby, that's y'all homegirl. I don't know the heifer. I just met her a couple of weeks ago, quiet as it's kept. Hello? Because nobody wants to be attached to that, right? Girl, who wants to be out with Erica, having a cocktail at noon, eating a piece of salmon and a little bit of salad, and girl, in the land of paparazzi, girl, you got people hiding in bushes, and all of a sudden, it's your name with Erica's, and all you was doing was just out with your friend having lunch. Like, girl, I can come over to your house. I can pull in your driveway when it's dark outside and the paparazzi gone, and we can kick and laugh inside the house. But girl, I can't really be out with you like that in public, girl. Not right now. Not till this die down. And I know it sounds mean, but I think that for a lot of people, like, this is not some white collar crime like Sutton said. This is not like, oh, the girls took out a PP loan, right? This is not the girls took out a $20,000 PP loan and girl, they just plastered your name over the internet and girl, the people in the local hometown talked about you. Because that's what happens to some people who I know. Girl, the people found out that they took out PPP loans, and girl, the names was all up and through the World Wide Web. The people found out, people talked about them, and then it was over and done with. This is a whole different ball game. Not only are you stealing, which is bad enough, right? But you're stealing from orphans, widows, burn victims. Like, girl, what, allegedly stealing from widows, burn victims. Like, girl, what? And you don't understand why I don't want to be attached to that? Like, I don't want my name anywhere near that bullshit. Not bullshit, but I don't want my name around that mess. So I'm 100% in Sutton's corner on that. I completely understand it. I completely get it. And they get it too. Sutton said she went and spoke to a lawyer to get legal advice. Girl, this is real stuff. Like, we're not going to sit here and play this game. We're not going to sit here and play, okay, y'all was going after Denise last year because y'all didn't know she ate pussy or not. Baby, this is some real life shit. Baby, people can literally be orange is the new black. The girls can literally have on stripes. The girls can literally be inmate 572-00135. So yeah, I'm gonna go talk to my lawyer. I'm gonna seek legal advice. I'm gonna sit down, and they're gonna explain to me what I need to do, or what I shouldn't do, or what I should do. Stay away from that bitch right now until the smoke clear. Girl, that over her beating on something. Dorit, I knew you wasn't shit. If y'all go back and watch my videos from last year, when I did a couple of reviews on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And for the new people, shout out to the new people. And I have to say this because I feel like I should. I've only been invested in Real Housewives of Atlanta, Potomac. I've always known about the other franchises. I know about the girls, Vicky, Gretchen, Tamra, Shannon, Teresa, Melissa, all the girls, right? Well, I know about the girls, but I've never sat down and watched like a full season of Beverly Hills or Orange County or New Jersey until really last year when they put the black girl on Garcelle. And I remember asking y'all, where the fuck is Dorit from? I thought the bitch was from the UK. Girl, do you hear me? I thought the bitch was from like London. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, Australia. I thought she was from somewhere. Either over here or wherever they at, girl. I thought she was from either London or Australia, girl. Because I thought she had an accent. And then the girls tell me, no, the bitch is from Alabama. What? No, Kentucky, Connecticut, somewhere, bitch, what? Not with that accent. Girl, no, she ain't. No, she ain't. No, she ain't. I know she neighbors with Prince Harry and them. She got to be. No, Rodney, she from like Kentucky or Connecticut or Alabama, somewhere. And I asked y'all, what's going on with her and PK? Cause they look like they on some scamming shit too. Gladys is kept. When they did that interview together in the the confessional, and they were talking about, I guess, PK lawsuits from back in the day, and she's sitting there putting some Altoids in her mouth, and he's sitting there trying to explain. I was like, I'm gonna leave a question mark over Miss Dorit, whatever the hell her name is. Dorit, bitch, you ain't shit. Miss Glam, okay, Glam, bitch, you sat right there in your house with Sutton, and while Sutton was vocal, bitch, you wasn't too far behind. You were not too far behind, Miss Glam. If, bitch, Sutton was the head cheerleader, bitch, you was co-head cheerleader. And bitch, Kyle, your ass wasn't too far behind either. Because see, Kyle, I done clocked your ass too. Because Kyle, she say slick shit in her interview, in her confessionals. Have y'all noticed that? Kyle is the type of person that'll be like, he's the richest lawyer that I know. Right? Or, I think I wrote down some of the stuff she done said. Oh, if I had $20 million in my account, it would be strange. I know where my house is at. I've been to my houses. I know where all my homes are at too. Like, Cal say slick shit in her confessionals, right? Like, in real life, in that meeting, in the sister circle moment, Sutton, Dory, Cal, y'all were the most vocal, right? And then the other girls kind of just put in, right? Lisa, I will say, was really mostly, girl, I'm sticking by my friend and that's what it is. Quiet is kept, if you really want to know the real tea. Garcelle sat there and really was just low-key listening, right? She chimed in here and there. But Garcelle didn't really need to say shit, because if you really want to be honest about it, Garcelle, she done already asked the shit she needs to ask. I said, it sure is funny how when Sutton decided to come and have a meeting and, we need to ask questions, everybody is on one page. But girl, just a couple of days ago, when Garcelle was asking questions and doing this and doing that, trying to get to the bottom of shit, y'all had something to say. Girl, so Dorit, she in the goddamn meeting. I keep calling it a meeting. Whatever, the meeting, the sister circle moment, whatever. She wants to support her friend, but she also doesn't want people to think that she's supporting these allegations or accusations that they say is going on between Tom and Erica. Now let me ask y'all something. This is one thing I am confused about, and I thought about this before I got on here. Is Erica just mentioned in the lawsuit because that's her husband, or is Erica being sued? Is Tom being sued, or is Tom and Erica being sued? That's the thing I thought about. I was thinking about that earlier. So Sutton says she got some gossip, so she bring out some gossip about what happened 10 years ago about this man who left the firm. Sutton thinks that Erica is lying about something, right? And she thinks it started with the whole 3 years. About, when she said Tom, old ass, flew out of the car and was unconscious for 12 hours. Girl. I'm going to tell y'all what I think about Erica at the end of this video. They think that Erica is in contact with Tom's lawyer. Tom's lawyer. Let me say this. We just gonna talk. Because I can't even look at these notes. Because I got so much going up here. Erica Jane. Bitch. I don't know what's going on with you. And I was always, not always, but I've been 50-50 about whether or not you knew what was going on, whether you had a little bit of knowledge of what was going on. But now I'm leaning more towards, bitch, you knew something. Erica Jane, if my husband could be the reason why I could potentially go to jail. My name is tarnished. The last thing I would be doing is getting on television low-key trying to defend him and explain why what he did is because of this reason. Because that's what you're doing. And like Garcelle said, she ain't mad enough. And girl, bitch, you're not. There's no way that I would be as calm as Erica if I knew that all of this shit was going on in my world and my husband is the one who potentially put me in this situation. Tom will be all types of motherfuckers and assholes, and if I see him, I'm slapping his ass, and I hope this ass would have died when he ran off that cliff. It would have been all types of shit, but the simple fact that, girl, low-key, you are trying to defend Tom by saying that, oh, well, this happened 3 years ago, blah, blah, blah. Girl, Miss Thing. Bitch, I've really been trying to see it from Erica's side for since the season started. And then it doesn't make it any better that you decided to divorce Tom and then, girl, what, a few weeks later or a couple of months later, girl, now all of a sudden this shit hit the fan. And I don't believe Erica when she says that she does not have knowledge of when this shit gonna hit the fan. Like, for the most part, when I think about it, when these publications write these stories, they usually get in contact with the person. Like, would you like to make a statement? Or they try to get in contact with the lawyer. Would you like to make a statement on behalf of Erica Jane Girardi or EJ, whatever her name is, girl? You see what I'm saying? Like, girl, even when that shit was going on with Portia and Candy down at Real Housewives of Atlanta, the woman tried to get in contact with Portia for a statement. You mean to tell me they ain't tried to get in contact with Erica or her lawyer? Erica, bitch, you knew that story was about to come out. That's why your ass caught ghost. Hello? When your ass left La Quinta, you knew what was about to happen. You knew that story was about to hit the presses the next goddamn day. That's why your ass hurried up and got out of Dodge. I don't know what my neighbors over here beating against the wall and what the hell they doing. Y'all heard that? Lisa brings up Denise. They said that's child's play. Dorit says she can't blindly support someone. Everything I believe seems to be the diametrical opposite. I have to look up diametrical because I didn't know what she meant. Anyways, I'll put that in my words. Okay, so the diametrical opposite. Dorit also said that she needs to make sure she look out for her family. Baby, when Sutton reached over and reached into that Birkin and pulled them notes out and said, I got some notes. Girl. Baby, Sutton reached over into that Birkin and pulled and said, I got some notes. Baby, when Sutton started clapping, she said, when they was talking about the money, girls, they sent it. You think they buried it? God say yes, son. Girl, you know the girls be serious when they start clapping, girl. Sutton said she don't like the deflection. She don't like the whole, look, throw a rock, make some noise, try to make me turn my head so your ass can go the opposite way. Every time we look up, Erica, you telling us a different story. It's a mistress, either it's, oh girl, yeah, he was unconscious for 12 hours. His, health is fading. Okay, girl, what's going on with this man stealing this money? And why they saying that $20 million is in your LLC under EJ Global? That's the $20 million elephant in the room. I put Kyle ain't shit. I got your number 2. I already talked about that heifer. So Garcelle, Girl, I spent 20 minutes talking about that. Talking about the first 10 minutes of the goddamn show. Garcelle with her family, her son Oliver, he was addicted to drugs. I will say this. I do want to say this. Because, we've talked about drug addiction on my channel a couple of times. And I will say that, because I've always been of the belief that parents always take the credit for when their sons or daughters grow up to be lawyers and doctors. I raised a lawyer, I raised a doctor. But girl, when your son grow up to be, addicted to drugs, or your daughter is a bona fide hoe addicted to drugs, then now it's, well, I don't know what happened. Well, girl, you took the credit for when they was a lawyer and a doctor. Girl, take the credit for your daughter being a crackhead hoe. You see what I'm saying? So, but I also understand that we do get to a certain point in life, whether it's at 14, 13, 15, 16, 20, 30, well, girl, we just do what we want to do. And your parents can do the best they can to raise you. And, girl, you still just happen to find trouble. I think that still, with that being said, that the parents should also look back and say, what could I have done to make, the situation better? Anyway, child. But so Oliver, is his name Oliver? I think his name is Oliver. I cannot remember that boy's name. Oliver, her oldest son, his girlfriend, they 3 kids. Garcelle said that Oliver is, she has three kids from a previous relationship or previous relationships, I don't know, and they have one child together. They have a son together. So she already had 3 children before they got together. Garcelle says he loves his children. I say he ain't got no choice. He ain't got no choice but to love the kids like they're his own, because, girl, he needed somewhere to stay. And Whitefish was probably the only one at the time that gave him somewhere to lay his head. Lay your head on my pillow. Lay your head on my pillow. Yes, girl. Whitefish said, girl, I'll take you, I'll bathe you, I'll wash your back. Girl, you my black king. Hello? Anyways, girl, I ain't gonna lie, that Haitian food, that food looked good as hell. The first time I saw Garcelle cooking in that kitchen, God thought I didn't know what she was. I said, I don't know what Miss Thing is cooking, girl. She could not cook. But that Haitian food, that shit looked good as hell. All right, so Kyle's Christmas dinner. Kyle said she cooked all the food, girl. Kyle said if you touch your food and add even a pinch of salt. I said, one thing white people gonna do is make sure they food got salt and pepper in a few leaves. Hello? God, I don't know if white people use anything else when they cook their food. I don't think that food was good. 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 I just don't think it was good. I just don't think it was good. About the only thing I probably would have ate was a few slices of that turkey. And probably the mashed potatoes. I don't even know. Anyways, so Teddy. Why don't people like Teddy? I saw a lot of people online like, girl, they do not like Teddy for whatever reason. Like I said, I just really started watching last year. So I really don't know the girls like that. So I don't have a problem with nobody, honestly. But girl, for some reason, the girls do not like Lisa Rinna and they do not like Teddy. So Dorit comes and she can't get in the door. Crystal arrives, showing a little bit of cleavage. I never even really noticed, I don't think I noticed, that she never really showed skin until they mentioned it when she arrived. Sutton arrives and says that she's excited to see Teddy. I said, Sutton, are you really, bitch? Because last year you had that white girl crying when you told her she was boring. And girl, you had fish crying at the table. Erica arrives. I thought it was cute when Sutton and Garcelle was sitting down talking, and Sutton asked Garcelle, has she spoken to I guess that Erica speak to her. She was like, she winked, and she was like, "Are you gonna speak?" She was like, "Girl, I'm not listening to you." They played. Do you think Kyle was being messy with the seating arrangement? Like, she placed Sutton directly by Erica. You think because she did the seating, the cards. So they asked Kyle. Oh, girl, when I tell you I screamed when Lisa asked Kyle, did they need some help, getting stuff together? And Kathy told her, no, we're not helping. Sit down and relax. Oh, yeah, girl. Kathy said, no, ma'am, no. Girl, we're guests. We're guests. Sit your ass down and relax, bitch. We're not helping. Girl. Kathy said, bitch, I don't do the serving, bitch. I get served. Hello, girl, I'm a Hilton. Hello, you ain't know? So they start asking the questions. So are you really blindsided? This is my thing, right? Because I saw a couple of people online saying that they felt that Sutton didn't keep the same energy. No, the bitch that didn't keep the same energy was Dorit. If you want to be 100 about it. Dorit and low-key Kyle. To me, while Sutton wasn't rah, Sutton really was saying the same thing, in my honest opinion, that she said in the meeting. She just worded it differently, like she said. This is a sensitive time for her. So while I might not be here clapping my hands, bitch, I'm still asking the questions. Do you know about this shit before we come out? Are you really blindsided? The $20 million elephant in the room. Like, to me, Sutton was really asking. And so when I saw people saying online that Sutton was this and Sutton was that, I'm like, girl, what the shit? So I went back comparing the scenes. Let me see if Sutton was low-key. Like I said, I think, like, if you listen to Sutton when she said she this is a sensitive time for her. So while Sutton Sutton wasn't rah, but girl, she still was trying to get to say exactly what you said. No, Dorit, but you said exactly what you said, ho. Did y'all see how Dorit be ignoring Garcelle? She did it twice. I saw it. The first time when Garcelle told her. So Dorit, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, I'm acting like I'm on the phone. Okay. Oh, here we go. No one is looking to pry. That's not what you said the other night. Girl, Dorit looked right at Garcelle and turned her head and kept talking. And then Garcelle said, that's not what you said the other night. And then Dorit was like, let me get to it. No, you look dead at Garcelle. She did it. So I forgot the other scene where she did it. But Dorit, low-key, be on some disrespectful shit. Why is this go? Maybe I'm saying it's disrespectful because Dorit got on my nerve this episode. But she really be low-key, like, girl, sonning. Like, bitch, girl, I'm talking. Ain't nobody worried about you. That's why Garcelle said it twice. Because, bitch, you're not going to act like you don't hear what I just said. I put, ooh, they throwing Sutton under the bus. Girl, they threw Sutton under the bus, baby. When I tell you, bitch, Dorit and Kyle, y'all ain't shit. Especially Dorit and that accent of yours. Miss Glam. Dorit, you ain't shit. Dorit, you ain't shit. All that shit you was talking the other night. Because quiet as it's kept, you was on the same page as Sutton. You was on the same shit as I gotta protect my family and I'm not gonna blindly support someone and all of that. And now it's, this is just getting uncomfortable for me. This is just getting, God said, oh, baby, she pulling a white woman. This is just getting uncomfortable for me. Why is it getting uncomfortable, bitch? Why? Why, girl? Because just the other night, you was all about, I'm not blindly supporting nobody. I gotta protect my family. Girl. She said, so Sutton was like, I need to make sure we have as much knowledge. And then Lisa interrupts her and says, don't say we. Nah, we'll give it to Lisa. Lisa was the only one that was, I think the only time Lisa really, said something in the conversation is when she said something about like the stepson or the son-in-law leaving the firm too. But for the most part, Lisa really was just, some of y'all said in the comment section, I don't know how true this is, allegedly, that Lisa borrowed money from EJ, or allegedly Lisa uses the same lawyer as a business lawyer as EJ, Erica Jane. I don't know. And that's why y'all say that she real, like, I don't know. I'm just gonna take it as that's her friend, and she gonna stick by her friend no matter what, right? But I do think it's weird. I think it is I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I think that it is very weird that these people who, and I said this before at the beginning of the review, that care about statuses and reputation, that Lisa is so like, why do you care about your reputation? This doesn't even, like, Erica, this, what did she say? I'm sorry, y'all. Basically, like, you wouldn't got sought legal advice about me. Girl, yes, bitch. Girl, bitch, I'm on boards. Hello? Do you think that I want my name splattered across the newspaper and all I did was go out and have a fucking salad with you, bitch? No, I don't. You my friend. We're building a friendship. I've grown to care about you. But girl, Miss Thing, we're going to have to wait till the smoke die down. Because you got a lot going on. And quiet as it's kept, if you really want to know the truth, bitch, you're not as mad as you need to be. Because if anybody almost had me have 1 foot in the motherfucking prison, I would be cussing time out till I turn red in the face. And the simple fact that Erica is really, again, just trying to explain away the shit. That's why it's like, okay, Erica, bitch. Miss Thing, Erica Jane. Bitch, I've been trying. Like, well, maybe she don't know because a lot of these rich white women just be, they kept women that don't know. But it's like at some point, it's like, nah, bitch. No. Teddy, y'all making this about y'all and not a lot of people at this table have had. I mean, a lot of people at this table have had lawsuits. Bitch, we might have had lawsuits, but bitch, ain't been a lawsuit about no fucking orphan or no widow or no burn victim. Right? I probably got into a lawsuit with the motherfucker who was building my house or building my business, right? So Garcelle brings up her sister, and she lets the people know that basically somebody got over her sister, and her sister was being optimistic, and she was supposed to be awarded this money, and basically the lawyer got over, like Tom allegedly got over these victims. Let me stop saying allegedly. Tom, like I said, I don't know how much Erica knew. Erica, bitch, you knew something. You knew something, bitch. You knew something. You probably didn't know the ins and outs of it. But bitch, you knew something was up. And you got $20 million going into your business under your name, and you saying, like, it's the truth, Erica. You cannot be trying to act like you this badass bitch. And girl, you don't know shit that was going on in your life. The only thing, so you trying to tell me, Erica Jane, that the only thing that you knew was that the only access you had to was a credit card, and anytime you asked Tom for money, he would give it to cash. he would give it to you. But other than that, you didn't ask to see no books. You knew a business was in your name, and you didn't ask to see, like, I don't know, Erica, girl. The math ain't mathin', bitch. It is not mathin', girl. So Garcelle said, girl, so, you know, if this is true, then fuck Tom, bitch. And y'all think Garcelle's scared of Erica? Garcelle just said right in front of this woman's face, girl, fuck your husband. And y'all think Garcelle is scared of Erica? Garcelle just said at a table full of bitches with the main one sitting right in the middle of the table and looked her dead in her fucking face and said, fuck Tom. Girl. If I didn't love you, and girl, they say, is this a competition? I mean, so Garcelle is like, bitch, is this a competition about who loves her or knows her the most? And then y'all heard Kathy say, and longer. So this is a competition about who loves her the most and who's knows, and longer. Girl, y'all sound stupid. Y'all sound like Erica is Gretchen and y'all want to be a part of the clique, and so y'all gonna do whatever y'all need to say. Say whatever y'all need to say in order to kiss up to her. Anyways, so Garcelle says the victims are the most important people. You'll be all right. You'll be okay. That's where I'm coming from. Well, I think that's where everybody is coming from. Oh, that's what they said? We've been saying that. Did you really? Did you really, Doreen? Because you ain't said shit. All I heard was you backpedaling pussy pop, Doreen, all fucking night. Girl, when Kathy said that it was they felt bad for the questions and stuff, and Kathy said it's good practice. Girl, Sutton walked up to Miss Glam. Did you throw me under the bus tonight? No. Bitch, not only did she throw you under the bus, bitch, she dragged your ass in front of the front wheel, bitch. Kyle held you down. She ran and got behind the steering wheel and she ran your ass over, girl, and then put that hoe in reverse. Hello? In reverse, it's your baby, it's your cause shout out to Miss Kelly here. Let me ask y'all a question. Y'all think Lisa told Erica about the meeting? Lisa was too calm. Erica to me was too calm at this dinner. Girl, you acted a plumb fool when Garcelle let it be known that Tom, your husband, even though y'all may be, separated or going through a divorce, he's still legally your husband, right? You acted a fool when Garcelle let it be known that Tom had got in contact with you. Now you got a room full of bitches who asking you questions, some of them backpedaling and pussy popping, and you just sitting there. I think Lisa probably told Erica, bitch, I just give you a heads up, it's going down tonight. That bitch ain't have no cocktail. That bitch said, give me a Coke. A Coke? You not gonna have no cocktail? Okay. That bitch said, give me a Coke. She was the last one there and the first one to leave. Bitch, I love Sutton. Bitch, I love me some fucking Garcelle. And quiet as it's kept, y'all know I love Crystal. I'm going to do another video. We're going to talk about some other stuff in another video. But, yeah. This video is 40 minutes, girl. I've been running. Bitch, one thing I can do is talk, bitch. All right, y'all. I'm gone. That was the review, girl. I know I felt like I repeated myself a lot in this review. Girl, girl, like always. Anyways, all right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.